Guys, so it took me a lot of courage to make this video because I didn't. Oh, that hurt. Sorry. I never really thought I'd share it to all you guys. And I was looking at stuff, reading some stuff about bullying and depression, and people cut. And I wrote a lot of papers about should people who commit cyberbullying be suspended, who commit bullying be suspended, and all that for school. And I'm just extremely interested in the topic because I'm I've been bullied extremely badly. It's been over Twitter, Facebook, um, in school, over text. I have all these messages of girls just being so rude to me, and I didn't understand why. And it just really upset me. So I thought it was time to share my story. So I wanted to tell you about my whole experience with bullying and being depressed. So it's not one of those videos like I'm asking for sympathy. I just want you guys to know I know what it feels like to be put down, to feel like you don't belong, to feel like everyone's ganging up on you, and I know what it feels like. And believe me, it's not a good feeling to anybody who's been bullied. It's not. You just feel like, you just want to curl up in a ball and end it all. Don't do that. You've seen all those stuff on Facebook and Twitter saying, just think about if you died and your parents, they'd be a mess, they'd get divorced. It's probably true, and you think about it. Some people don't want you to be off this earth. Some people just don't like you, but they don't necessarily want you to die. Don't ever think that they do. They might say it to your face, but they don't want you to die. It's a hard topic for me to talk about because I've, been bullied so badly. And I just want you to know, if you ever need to talk, we're always here for you. Anytime, except when I'm sleeping, because I like my sleep. So I just want you to know, Joyce and I, we're always here for you. And now I will tell you my story. So bullying for me started at a very young age, actually, 4th grade. I was put in a class with some girls who were known as the popular girls, and they still are. And I was always the odd one out. I wore rainbow with rainbow. I had the weirdest stuff just to wear, and no one really understood it. I didn't actually, and it was just kind of the way that I just kind of lived my life. I was a happy kid. I was happy, and that's when I also realized I was extremely into theater, and I'm a theater kid still today, and I have my quirks. Everyone has their quirks, and theater basically kind of saved me. I want to say that, and music. And in 4th grade, I remember having about 4 friends until the middle of the year when something happened. It's a long, long story. And I started getting more friends and, going to birthday parties. And then towards the end of 4th grade, I lost it and ended up with one friend who stuck with me all through 5th grade, which was a huge mistake. We got into a lot of fights and wouldn't talk for a week, and I'd sit alone at recess and all that stupid stuff a 5th grader does. But the thing is, I stuck with her when I really should have moved out, and I didn't. So in 6th grade, she dropped me, and I was kind of alone until I met some new friends that didn't necessarily, they weren't any better. They were the ones who ended up bullying me in that group. It first started when I was framed for something I didn't do. I had a friend who had just moved into the school. She went to another school. She didn't go to any of the two elementary schools combining. It was another school. So no one knew her except for me. And we were good friends. We share the same birthday, and I love her. Still to today, I love her. And we were doing Halloween together with this other girl who I thought we were becoming friends with, and it turns out she just didn't like me. So we were sitting in the car, driving home from getting our Halloween costume, and she's like, "So what do you think of so and so?" And I put her in a way that not a lot of kids would understand. I said, "She's really nice, and I feel like she's that type of popular girl." And this girl's like, "Oh, what do you mean popular?" I'm like, "Oh, well, everyone likes her. She's really nice." And I do like this girl. She's really nice. She's one of my good friends. And I think I said something that was taken the wrong way. So the girl was recording me. She sent it to the other girl who I was talking about. And she wrote something that made it look like I was saying something horrible about her when I wasn't. And that's when it first started, when the girls started ganging up on me. And in 6th grade, they were just so smart with the things they did. They would text me the rudest things. They were just so rude. And after a while, that went away. And I got, everyone turned on me. Everyone in that group. And I was with no one. And it was a weird stage. And then everything was back together. Everything was fine. Until about 2 weeks later, this other girl, just by herself, decided she didn't like me anymore. And she would tell me stuff like her birthday was coming up, and I was expecting to get an invitation because I thought we were friends. And apparently we weren't. So she kept saying, "Oh yeah, your birthday invitation's coming. This person hasn't got it," when they already had. So I kept asking her and asking her. When I finally, messaged her after a week of her saying, "Oh yeah, you'll get it." And I messaged her on Facebook, like, "When's your party? I'd want to know because I need to put it down on a schedule or something." She's like, "Let's get to the chase. You weren't invited. I don't think we're friends." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "We never were friends back in elementary school. We weren't friends. I never liked you." And it was all the stuff 6th grader was saying on Facebook, over the internet. And I have the messages on my phone right here. And she kept calling me fake and a phony. And I had a class with her. She's like, "Why do you always say unnecessary stuff? You are always add on to what the teacher said. You make weird faces." And it just brought me down so much because I'm the type of kid who likes to laugh a lot. And I laugh at some things that are so serious. Even when it's not necessary, I still laugh a lot. And you know what? It's something I'm trying to control, but it's hard because I'm just that laugher. And she kept sending me messages, and I remember being so upset that I tried to cut. But you know what? I stopped myself from doing it because I didn't want to cause anything. And I didn't, and that's my dog, sorry. I didn't end up cutting then. And bullying and cutting is such a hard topic for me to talk about because the stuff that happens, it's so incredibly sad. This is my notebook of songs that I've written or other songs that just help me through. And I just want to say what I have written here in the cover. So I'm just going to read that to you. "All the songs in this notebook have affected me in some way. Good times with friends and family, or sometimes sad times. This notebook is a reminder to me that singing is a part of my life and always will be. This notebook of songs was started on August 27th, 2010. Sing your heart out, act like you're a new person, and dance like no one's watching. Sloan." And this notebook helped me through ever since 2010. I just want to share this with you before I go. So, my first song ever I had in here was Fireflies by Owl City. See, and every time I have a journal entry for a song, I write a sticky note of what it meant to me. So, it's been my favorite song for 4 years. I think it's 4 years. something like that. It came out a long time ago, 3, 4 years. And it's still my favorite song to the day. And this has been my favorite song for years. I like Sticky Note Stories. It's a keeper. And this was when I was in 6th grade. So I have all these songs in here. Song Mean by Taylor Swift. And this one just kind of I want to share to you. So it starts out with you with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you used against me. I've been told I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm too skinny, I'm all this stuff. So I wrote down something on these note cards of people's names, and I said, just watch me, I'm going to get farther than you, just wait. And in 6th grade, no, it was 6th grade, I don't know when this song came out, it was sometime a while ago, not 6th grade, but I know that one day from these struggles, I know I will do something great with my life. And I'm not trying to sound like, self-centered, like, oh, just watch me, I'm better than you. No. All these girls that put me down just did it to make themselves feel better. And maybe it makes them feel better, but I have big dreams. And one of my dreams is to become a well-known actress or a well-known singer. And one day, I want to be up on that stage, accepting a Grammy or an Emmy or the Kids' Choice Award, something like that. And I want those girls' jaws to drop open and say, wow, we were stupid. Because I just want to make it big and show those girls, you know what, even though you've said some mean stuff to me, you've judged me, I got farther than you. And that's exactly what I wanted to happen. And show them, this is how great I can be. And I don't say that in a way to be bitchy or anything. I'm just saying what I want to happen. And my best friend who means more than anything to me, she's going to go far. She may go farther than me, which I actually want to happen. Because my best friend is my favorite person in the world. And she's been through a lot too. And we're both going to go far, and we're both going to show those girls who are so mean to both of us how great we can be. And believe me, that's going to happen one day. And just look at One Direction. I mean, Liam turned down so many times, and look how great he is now. All the celebrities say, I've been bullied and all that stuff, and they're really far. And I'm not saying you have to be bullied or anything just to go far, but those struggles made them go farther. And look where they are now, and I want to be exactly like those people. And one day I hope I will. And I hope you guys, you amazing people out there who've been through so much, maybe even more than me, even worse, you guys are going to get farther than all those girls who are so mean to you. All those boys who say mean things about you behind your back, and believe me, they do say some stuff. I know. And just to know, Joyce and I care so much about what goes on. We really do. Anytime you need to talk to us, we'll be there for you. And I want you guys to know we love you. And you guys mean a lot to us. One Direction means a lot to us. My role models mean a lot to me. Joyce's role models mean a lot to her. We're all the same people. Kind of. But whatever it is, we are a huge Directioner family. So thank you for watching, and for those of you who watched till the end, just want you guys to know, love you lots. And